But good morning, fellow supercomputers. And that's what we are. We are the world's best supercomputers.
And I do want to challenge everyone in the room this morning by saying that as you review and participate and network, think about this not just about learning. Think about this as a competitive discussion that we're going to have to compete globally. This isn't about us competing with other markets in Ontario. This is about us competing for business to be leaders in global markets as the world's leading autonomous vehicle city in the world. And we really do have strong capability.
In particular, Kanata North is the place to invest because we're already Canada's largest tech park, contributing about $8 billion to our GDP, and that's something that we often don't boast about, and we often don't really let people know, even in our own city, how successful the tech sector has been.
The new players in this field, we're talking about Alphabet, we're talking about Microsoft, we're talking about these big technology companies. They've been trying to address that issue too, but it's not in their tradition to deal with these issues. They're profit-centered. So it's going to be a challenge, and I think that you'll notice that as a politician, I let the bureaucrat answer first. But it is an issue that has to be addressed. I don't think we can address it just as Canadians, or we can address it just as Transport Canada, or address it you won't pass a regulation on that. I think that time will force us to develop safeguards, because the only thing we'll have is safeguards, because we'll never have the opportunity to predict every possible opportunity.
In terms of Canada finished 7th on our survey, which I think is really fantastic, really something we can all be proud about here actually. Rather than sort of sitting back and watching the rest of the world take the lead, Canada's really at the forefront, really amongst that leading pack, actually not far off from being behind some of those top countries that we just mentioned. So Canada's done really well in terms of things like the industry partnerships, the number of AV patents and things like that. We've got regulation, a lot of government supporting the rollout of AV, having this fantastic event today, Invest Ottawa and others, really pushing this forward. So I think there's a lot of drive and a lot of momentum, and we really need to try build on that as we go forward.